What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Got a couple of quick and entertaining duels for you guys to check out. You're going to see a ton of Link Phase 3 monsters summoned in these duels, especially in this first one, because you guys can see he's playing some artifacts in here. Artifacts just got a Link monster. Maybe that card pops up in this duel. And he's also playing some World Legacy stuff in here. And we know that Ib just got her second Link form. Actually, I guess third if you count Galatea. So that is also an option. He's going to be dueling against a Speedroid Mecha Phantom Beast build. I kind of feel like at this point you probably should be running some Speedroids in your Mecha Phantom Beast because the archetypes just have too much synergy. They're both wind attribute, they're both machine based. You can use all of the cards to go into the new Mecha Phantom Beast Link, so to me it just makes a lot of sense. They're also both kind of synchro based, so like these two archetypes work way too well together not to combine them in some form. Anyways, let's see what happens. I believe that yeah, the artifact deck is going first, which I don't know. He just kind of set two artifacts and that's basically it. Not exactly the strongest turn one play. Mecha Phantom Beast Lion is going to be normal summon. Ooh, that is not a great normal summon, but he is going to make the shooter ban, or the rubber band shooter, and then he's going to get his double yo-yo that will pull the Terratop from the graveyard, and it'll get him a summon. He's going to remove the Mecha Phantom Beasto Lion, and it looks really good here. I'm actually a little surprised because he does go into Fast Dragon. I think that's a fair and solid play. I really thought he was going to go into the Mecha Phantom Beast Link monster. I wasn't quite sure why he just kind of stopped here. Looks like he kind of left maybe a little bit of damage on the table. Like, I don't know why he didn't go for that monster. He could have definitely done a little bit of damage, but I digress. Maybe there's a reason that I'm just not thinking about. He does have monsters in the same column, so obviously Mech Knights can be summoned. His Mech Knight Link monster, the Morning Star, is going to be negated, and then he's going to play the World Crown, and he just kind of sets a bunch of cards. The artifacts, obviously, not very live right now, but his opponent doesn't know their artifacts. I think the World Crown might be able to take out the Fast Dragon if he's not careful. So yeah, we'll have to see exactly what's going to happen. He's going to activate the Shock Surprise. This was interesting. This could have been catastrophic because obviously if he targeted the artifacts, that would have been very terrible for him. But I guess he kind of read, hey Cap, this guy set these cards. He's not using them. They're probably bluffs or something like that. He is going to chain his World Legacy Whispers and his World Legacy Secret. And what he's trying to do, he's trying to summon a world that, or he's trying to summon a Mech Knight monster back from his graveyard to this column right here so that this card will be negated because the Whispers makes it so any spell cards that try to resolve in a column that a Mech Knight is in, those will be negated. He also has the same thing for monster effects as well with the World Legacy Secret. So Shock Surprise is not going to work. So Yuja's not going to work either. Oh my goodness, people don't know what these cards do. Obviously, the Indigo Eclipse is one of the Mech Knights that can move into a different column whenever it wants. So all it has to do is just shift right here to where Saryuja is, and its effect will be negated. So bye-bye to Saryuja. That's definitely a bummer. You put all those resources into Saryuja and you get absolutely no draws. He is going to use that crown. He's going to negate Fast Dragon, so that didn't really accomplish much, but hey, there's still good old-fashioned battle to take down those monsters, except this one. I believe that this one makes it so that you can only destroy Mech Knight monsters with monsters in the same column, so that was kind of unfortunate right there. We'll see if he can maybe fight back. His opponent is going to get another Surge. He's going to summon another Mech Knight. Keep in mind the Saryuja Skull Dread will be negated when it tries to activate. And he's actually going to go into the new Ib monster. He's going to set a World Legacy Succession, activate it immediately. And now he's going for the Artifact Link. I like it. I think that's kind of like linking down, right? Like, didn't he? I think that he used the Link 2 to summon like another Link 2. So I think that might be a little bit of linking down. I think he's going to go ahead and set a Morale Tech from his deck, but I'm not really sure he's going to need it. Doesn't look like his opponent really has much going for him, especially when he tries to activate the Speed Recovery for Terratops, and that gets negated. I don't know if he can make a comeback here. I feel like Rubber Band Shooter is pretty much it, but Crown's gonna negate that, and that is a wrap. I feel like he could have maybe tried to go all in turn one, because Fast Dragon is not a bad card. But I feel like the Mecha Phantom Beast / Speedroid player definitely should have tried to summon the Mecha Phantom Beast Link monster in his first turn. Like I feel like that's the best opportunity you have to go for that card. Maybe he was hesitant because he saw the two face downs and maybe he thought that it was a real card. Anyway, second duel is going to be Lyralus versus Paleozoic Frogs. And you know what? I've been saying this, man. these Wing Beast decks, it feels like they all have win conditions now that they have access to the Simorgh Link. It feels like kind of all of them are getting unlocked. A lot of people have talked about how the Simorgh Link is indirect Blackwing support, it's Raid Raptor support, and yeah, you guys are pretty much right. Any deck that is Wing Beast based can make the card. I mean, this goes for Harpies as well. And Liralus, you know, they're Wing Beast. He's going to get himself a search. Now he's going to summon 2 more, and this is 3 link materials on field, so he's probably going to go for the Simorgh Link. Now, the interesting thing is, had he just went for Dart Simorgh here, he probably just wins the duel. I mean, granted, he doesn't know what he's playing against, but look at this hand. If you're playing Paleo Frogs and your opponent summons Dart Simorgh from their deck, what do? Like, you can't set any of these purple cards. You basically just scoop it up and go to the next duel. I mean, that's how, like, ridiculous it is. He's going to summon the Simorgh of Darkness, so at least he'll get a negation. Probably going to be the card of Demise, which is going to be negated. And, you know, one of the great things about this card is if your opponent doesn't kill it, it just summons something during their turn. I'm surprised he didn't go for the Wind Barrier statue. I don't think he's actually running it. He's just going to get a Liralus from his deck and, you know, use it potentially as Xyz material. Now, keep in mind, even though he does have a Lost Wind somewhere down here, these monsters cannot be targeted. So right now, they're all unaffected by Lost Wind, and he is going to start attacking with the Assembled Nightingale. His opponent's going to go Trap Trick for the Storming Mirror Force. Obviously, when you see that, you can't attack anymore. Now, this card is susceptible to Lost Wind because it's not at a link point, so he is going to use Lost Wind on that. But Nightmare Phoenix will just go ahead and take out that back row, the Storming Mirror Force. Then I think he's going to go to Unicorn, and that's going to get rid of the Lost Wind. I don't think he really needed to go go Unicorn here, because I feel like the Lost Wind was kind of inconsequential. As long as he kept all his monsters basically in these 3 like columns, I don't really know that Lost Wind mattered. I think maybe he just wanted to get it off field so that when he summoned the Dart Simorgh, he would have it be protected from targeting. And I think he also wanted to open up another zone so that he could summon it like specifically here, because he could have summoned Dart Simorgh over here, but I digress. I think the Paleo player is going to top deck a trap, and he's going to realize I can't set any traps. Not only was Olenoids completely dead as a top deck, but he actually has another one set. And yeah, from what I've seen, Liralus don't really set cards. So yeah, double Olenoids versus them is pretty much the kiss of death. And the Heavy Storm Duster is basically like a double Olenoid. So yeah, all of its cards were essentially dead. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the short duels. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already, and turn on that notification bell for daily videos.